Where's the...
Here, hey,
give me your hands.
Child molester.
Give me your hands. Give me your hands.
Oh, Jesus.
He's got a...
Let go of it.
Give me your hands.
Give me your hands.
Yeah, you got it. Give me your hands. If you do anything, I'm going to sock you, all right?
That's
copy?
Yeah,
Get out of the car. I got a deputy behind you. Step out of the car.
That's all we got to do. Hold on, my shoes ain't tied, please.
You're fine. Go ahead and hop out. Eli, I got his hands. I'm going to hand you one. Let's get a cuff on it.
Yep.
Sit up.
Can I get out?
Yeah, I got.
Hang on.
I'm hung up with the seatbelt.
I got you.
Or something.
Yeah, I got him.
Okay.
Let's get him out.
All right.
Here.
Go ahead. Let's just go out your side.
My left shoulder's back dislocated, so I'm not fighting you.
We never said you were. Just keep where you're at, okay?
I know. I don't know what you think I'm in this one, because I'm not.
No, I never said you were, bud.
So bizarre.
Hey, will you get them all separated?
So bizarre.
Yavapai, Arizona, rak kiskiviko, kahdeksan daje kiskiviko daad gavakt. Lekanyahan, Joe Hone walla high. Wo surfek traffic, stop ye normal disturbance nahi. Yeah, ek neighborhood, ka emotional explosion high. Residents nik kadalej stoker ko corner kar liya high. Give me your hands. AAP note is carrying Kai's deputies turrent loud. Clear commands deed hain. Ye use of force continuum ka sabs, pala stage hoda high. Verbal control. Jab situation chaotiku, clear commands y control establish kartain. Yahan situation bilkul tense ho gai. Law child molester, chilla rahi hain. Suspect car kuandar high. Crowd charged high. Officer ka pala objective kia hoda high. Scene secure karna. Crowd KO alag karna. Suspect KO control, main lina. Kyunki mob justice kizi bi wakt didli turn le sakti ai. Deki Kai's officer calmly keda high. Step out of the car. No necessity igristion. Lekin tone firm high. AAP kia sakti hain. Agar suspect resist cardita. For escalation, next level parja sakti t. Physical control, taser, ya, or kuch. Short summary. Is initial phase main deputies any suspect KO safely car SE Nickel car handcuff Kia. Crowd KO separate Kia. Or chaos KO contain Kia. Lekin asli kahani apshu hoti high.
Separated. We're going to start doing interviews.
Yeah. They ruined my car and just assaulted.
Do you have any weapons on you?
No, sir.
Okay.
Put your hands up.
They just assaulted me for the whole time. And I tried to explain it to them and...
Okay. Any weapons in your car?
No.
Okay, we're going to get medical coming out here. Okay, let's get you back to one of our cars.
That's cool. Yeah, I mean... Oh, it is what it is. Yeah.
Open your car.
Take a seat.
Go ahead and have a seat real quick.
You got it. Might have to hop up.
Abdeki Kai's officer suspect KO search Cardi Hain. Do you have any weapons on you? Yes, standard frisk high. Terry frisk, officer safety kaliya. Jab violent allegation ho, or crowd attack car chuka ho. Weapon check mandatory hoda high. Suspect claim karda, high kuas parasol hua. Lekin deputies dono sides suninch. Ihi posa high. Neutral investigation. AAP notice carrying Kai's ek officer Kata high. We gotta start doing interviews. Yeah, investigative phase high. Jab multiple parties involve Han. Separation Zaruri Hodi high talk statements contaminate Nahun. Yahan Deki Har second ka impact Kitna critical high. Agar deputies late 8. Shade situation or violent hojadi. Upturning point, Miranda writes.
I went for a drive and got lost. I got turned around and I was trying to pull up the maps and this white truck turned on the floodlights and I know roughly where I was at. We turned on the floodlights and then he acted like he was going to hit me and he moved over, so he got over, and so I I tried to just go around him, and he just rammed my car.
Okay.
And I was like, whoa, whoa, whoa! I put my hands up. I just couldn't believe it. And then they jumped out, and then they just started attacking me. I started to fight back, but they just swarmed me, and I got overwhelmed, and then I just kept saying, whoa, 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 and anyway, they piled in on me, and I tried to fight them off, but I got pinned down. I could have done a lot better, but I just got back from the gym and I burned off tons of energy.
Okay.
So I just didn't have enough gas in the tank.
All right.
I mean, it really was a misunderstanding, but this goes back to these people. They feel that like I attacked this girl, a family member.
Okay.
She's 17, and
Okay.
they believe that I did something to her, that I assaulted her in some way.
Okay.
And it's not true.
Okay.
None of it's true. But when they were like beating on me, and they just kept at it, they acted like a and they kept calling me a pedophile, and they said they were going to kill me. They said they were going to cut my nuts off, and they were going to drag me out in the woods before the cops got here, and they're going to kill me and bury me. I mean, they're just absolutely psycho. And I'm like, stop. I kept telling them, stop. I said, it's not true. I said, the sheriff's already, they have the reports and everything. Okay. And they're like, we know what you did. We know what happened. You're a child molester and all this stuff. And I'm like, are you f***ing serious? So it was like a Salem witch hunt or something. Okay. And I'm telling you, like, nothing happened.
So you were just out for a drive?
Yeah, well.
Which coincidentally was in front of their residence.
No, I wasn't in front of the residence. I was on the street.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you think that's a good idea, though, to go for a drive down the street from someoand's house when they've accused you of this stuff? You know what I mean, man? I'm not saying you did anything wrong. I'm just asking questions. You know that. Hindsight's 20/20, but that might not have been a good idea to begin with. I'm not saying it justifies what happened here tonight, but
I hear what you're saying.
For sure. So Deputy Apostolic's has been talking to you the last couple days about a lot of this stuff, right?
No, I haven't heard from him.
I thought he talked to you on the phone a couple days ago or something. Okay.
He said he was going to call me.
Okay. Have you been here in town all week? Because I know some of the guys tried to call you the other day. Where were you?
Colorado.
Okay. When did you get back?
This morning.
This morning. Okay.
Dustin, who residents say was spotted lurking around the neighborhood, gives his side of the story, while other officers check in with witnesses.
Was parked at the top of our street, staking out our house when we pulled up. I turned on the bright light bars on the truck and went up there, got identification for my daughter that is him, and then I chased him through the neighborhood. He came down here somewhere, I think, and turned off the lights. That's when we had called for you guys to come. And we just sat up there with the lights off, just kind of waiting, because we knew he couldn't get out. He'd have to go out that way. And then my brother-in-law and sister-in-law in the white Ford came up to help us. And then when they said they were going to come down here and see if they could see a white Prius down here, turned down the street here, and then his headlights were coming down the road this way. Okay. And that's when he just rammed them head on and sent them into the ditch.
Okay.
And then it was chaos.
That was your brother?
Officer suspect K.O. Miranda writes red card high. Yeah, Fifth Amendment protection high. You have the right to remain silent. Is moment par legal line cross hody high from detention to custodial interrogation? AAP Kia Sakti Hain? Kia suspect cooperate Karega ya lawyer demand Karega? Miranda Com Matlab, Yanahi Case Kadam. BAS Yeko AAP Joe Kahenjwo Court, main use host Sakta High. Deki Kai's suspect Apni Story Batata High. Kawo Surf Drive Par the Uspar Takwa. Emotional tone, defensive posture. Like an officer calmly inconsistencies probe Carta High. Coincidentally in front of their residence. Yahan procedural nuance Deki. Officer direct accused nahi karda. Surf questions pukta high. Investigation facts build kardi high. Emotions nahi.
The collision, what happened?
Basically, they went nuts after him because we've been tormented by this for a week. I've been scared for my daughter's life.
No,
for
I get
fucking
it. I get it.
And waiting, and it feels like we can't get. The sheriff's department knows, and they can't kick in the door and get him. It's like nothing can be done. Our hands are just tied, and we're supposed to wait until she gets, until something happens to her for us to really do anything about it. So, yeah, people's minds. This is a 17-year-old and a 48-year-old man. And people want to kill him.
I understand completely.
Luckily, we kept it from that. But what do you do?
So
scared to death for my daughter's life.
I know.
In a pile of garbage like this, what's he going to get in jail? And then he's going to come back out, and I have to worry all over again for her life.
What happened? What led to?
I got nothing to say.
Okay.
Guys, keep your dogs off the road and I won't have to catch a stray. So I got nothing to say.
Okay. You don't want to say what happened?
That guy. If I go to jail, you just load me up with him.
Gotcha. Okay.
You know what I mean?
I know. I just got to figure out both sides.
No, there ain't no side.
Gotcha.
Dogs in the pound where they belong, away from my family. Okay.
Right. Understandable.
That's what it is.
Okay.
Their mom and them kids were here. You know what I mean?
Right.
This guy has been stalking my niece. My sister and my brother-in-law went to dinner, and when they came back, he was driving around in this Prius.
Absolutely. No guns in the car?
No. Anyways, he was at their house when they got back from dinner. My sister called me. We're neighbors.
Okay.
And so I come down, and we had our altercation with him, but he's been stalking her for a week, threatened to kill her. He's 48, she's 17. He's got a history of it. He's done it.
Cindy.
Okay.
You don't matter at this point in time. Don't say anything.
And you're
Don't say anything.
injured?
You heard that right. Witnesses and police say this isn't exactly Dustin's first rodeo with the law. The 48-year-old was previously sentenced to time in prison for stalking and had been arrested in recent weeks for a similar incident involving alleged inappropriate comments toward a woman at another business.
We were coming home from supper, and we live kind of on a kind of quiet street, and I look up the street and there's a car sitting there, and I'm like, that's not normal. And I asked my husband to hit the high beams, let's see what's up there. And there's a person in it, so we slide up next to him, look him in the face, and it's the perp that's been bothering my kid.
Okay.
He races down the street away from us. We of course give chase. We're on the phone with 911 trying to get a response. We have a gut feeling that he ran down here, not knowing it was a cul-de-sac. We see his taillight go out. I sit at the corner, waiting to see. I call my sister because she lives in the neighborhood. I'm like, I need backup. Sheriff's not here yet. I got a perp in my neighborhood. I can't. And so she came and met me. My brother-in-law turned down the street. He had flipped a U and was coming to us, and you guys haven't been able to serve him since Monday. He's not, I'm like, he's out, he's here. I've called 911, no one's coming, and my brother-in-law was nice enough to stop his car.
Okay. Did you throw any strikes?
I might have hit him in the ribs.
Ribs? Punches? Okay.
It's my kid.
I know.
It's my baby.
Up camera witness side pa shift hota high. Family ka version bilkul different high. He was staking out her house. AAP notice carrying Kai's witness Ku's statements, fear-driven hain. Scared for my daughter's life. Ie motanan kontet hai zo si tutino ko et pilivi banata hai. Deki Kai's officer neutral rata high. Wo ak no et gata hai fiko. Lekin lego bunda di bizaat di lata high. Mob action justified nahi hoda. Even if fear real ho. Yahan situation maximum escalate ho chuki t jab vehicle ram hua. Baikla ramming kutajgrabata sol usaktai. Lekin Sergeant evaluate Carta high totality of circumstances. Curiosity hook. Kia AAP Sakti Hain ka residence par charges lane shahida. Jaunka aktion defensive tiacha.
I think 5, but it all started to get real blurry. And like I said, I think the other 2 just couldn't fit in the car. So there was a total of including me. There was 4 of us in the front of the seat of the car, and so the other ones they couldn't get in there. But it was just the most psycho situation you've ever seen in your life. I mean, those people are whacked out of their mind.
So do you know who did this?
Well, I know they belong to a certain family. I've never met any of them. I didn't recognize anybody, so I think they have a large family. But yeah, this is all a misunderstanding, and so they believe, you know, and they just came at me, and I mean.
So why did they come at you?
Well, they have it in their head that I assaulted their 17-year-old niece, and nothing ever happened. I just talked to her, but I'm starting to think, like the way they were acting, I'm starting to think that she told them, she lied to them or something, because they believe that I did something to her, even though that there's no evidence of that. I mean, just, it's so stupid. I kept telling them stop. I said, you're wrong. There's nothing happened. What did she tell you? And they just kept coming at me. They would not. They were just absolutely out of their mind.
So where do you have?
Back at the scene, one reluctant witness decides it's time to talk. Let's see what he has to say.
So we would like to talk to you to try and get your explanation of what happened. Okay.
I get a call. Okay, I've listened to this go on. I ain't said a word. I get home, sit down. My sister-in-law calls in a panic. Tells my wife the guy's in the hood. He run out of here. He stopped. Grab a gun. Told my wife we don't need a gun. I pull up right here. She says, I think he's around the corner. The cops are on his way. No offense against your guys. There's no good coming out of what's going on, okay?
Sergeant on scene decision leader high. Your leadership moment high. I understand why you did what you did. Tekiye kaise control panoya yaraha hai. Sergeant articulate karda high ko agar unhon car stop na ki hodi. Shade unki wife run over hojadi. Ya possible defense of others scenario high. Legal insight, self-defense or defense of others tab, apply hoda high jab imminent threat ho. Sergeant totality evaluate karda high. Protective order pending, felony charges already, suspect history. Short summary, residents charged nahiot. Focus wapa suspect par shiftotai.
Come around the corner, the guy stops, my wife yells, that's him. She jumps out, the guy throws it in reverse, and I come, you know, goes like he's going forward, throws it back in reverse and guns it. To be honest with you, I tried to hit the brakes when we got to here, and I didn't. I hit the gas on the deal. I jump out, he tries to jump out, I jump in the deal, he hits me 2 or 3 times and I restrain him. Goes to biting on me. Okay? I'm just telling you right now, they're no good. So that was how we end up in this deal, okay? I think he hit the steering wheel really hard when his head bounced off the rest and I had to hold him in this deal. You know what I mean? That's the deal. So I'm not trying to be rude to you guys.
No, you're fine.
I got a 17-year-old niece. This I'm not even close with these guys. You got it?
Right.
I'm not going to sit around here and wait for something to happen. And I get you guys got your own job. I'm telling you right now, he didn't have to come out of this car.
And
I pulled him up out of the deal.
For sure.
And made sure he had a little bit of there. Because there was no good coming out of this.
Right.
You understand? And do whatever you guys want to do.
The reason we kind of pride on, you know, just getting you to give us a quick statement is looking at this. I mean, obviously, there's a reason this happened, and we know the backstory of what's been going on. We've actually been trying to arrest him for a couple of days, and so we understand the backstory, and we were just trying to give you a chance to articulate why you did what you did, because there may have been a good reason why you did it, and that's why we wanted to talk to you.
That's my reason right there. When she's running down the deal, and that guy throws it in the deal, she rips it open. He's trying to jump out.
Right.
I think I got a few dings on me right now. You know what I mean? I'm all good with it, but I'm just telling you, this ain't for you guys. You do whatever you need to do, and we'll go. I'll play it. If I got, he doesn't.
Well, at this point, it's my decision. I'm the sergeant on scene. And the fact that you're actually willing to give us a statement and you can articulate that if you hadn't done what you had done, your wife's out of the car and cars are flying around and she could have gotten run over. I see why you did what you did. And
that was the deal.
No, and we get it. And actually, he's the one who spoke to her and her mom last night. I had him called because when I checked on yesterday, I got briefed about how the situation had continued into yesterday. So I actually had him call and check on her and her mom and make sure that he hadn't come back because he had been out of state. Well, it sounds like he came back this morning, and here we are already this evening. And we've been looking for him. We have felony charges on him. He's been to prison already. He's going back from this. I understand why you did what you did, and I don't see any reason for us to charge you with anything.
Absab's critical procedural moment. Protective order service. Officer paperwork dita high. Not to contact them or go near their residence. Ap notice karen kaise clearly ethplain guia yaraha hai que protected parties kaun hain aur violacion ka consequence kia hoka. Protective order violate karna felony ho sakta high. Situacion up legally lock ho chuki high. Agar suspect Furby near at a high. Direct arrest. Deki Kai's suspect casual tone main pukta high. Were you out there on the scene? Ye psychological shift high. Faus sigil transport tak.
I just want to let you know who the protected parties are and what it stipulates, which is not to contact them or go near their residence, okay? Sure. Make sure you just take the time to read through the rest of it so you have an understanding of what it says and what your options are to contest it, okay? All right, I'll give it to him so he can bring it over there with you and you'll get it over at the jail, okay?
What was your name again?
Sergeant Morales.
Yeah. Were you out there on the scene?
I was, yeah.
That was you?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, because it was like really chaotic.
Yeah, it was. It was super chaotic.
Yeah, and it just, like, I don't know if you ever seen like that, but...
Not a lot of it. I mean, I've been doing this a while, so I've seen some wild...
Okay.
But I've only seen anything like that a couple of times, and it's very few and far between.
Yeah, and I just still trying to wrap my head around it.
Sure.
So my car, I'm thinking it's probably totaled.
Yeah. So I don't know what the damages are, but we did get it towed. It's pretty banged up. Yeah, the front end's pretty messed up.
He hit me so hard. He pushed that car back about 30 feet.
Well, I was told by another deputy that you invoked your right to have an attorney present and not answer questions.
Oh yeah.
So I don't want you to get into anything that you don't want to actually get into about.
Yeah.
But I understand what you're saying for sure.
It was just nuts.
Yeah, sure. So unless you want to revoke that and talk to me, then we
can
talk.
No. I
don't want to pressure you.
Yeah, I'm not a professional.
For sure.
I am. Other stuff.
But in other stuff, that's always a good option is to let the professionals do it.
Yeah. Here's my concern though. Okay. I mean, obviously they could have swiped my wallet and it's got cash and a whole lot of credit cards.
Okay.
But the other thing is that these people went completely freaking psycho.
Okay.
And she was digging through like papers I had on the seat. She's like, "Oh, what is this?" And so I think they have my home address.
Okay.
And I'm worried that they're gonna go to my house and like burn it down or torch my cars out front. I mean,
I'll look into that for sure.
Yeah.
And I'll see if we can find your wallet for starters.
Okay.
And I'll let the deputies know that we'll keep an extra patrol on your house.
Maybe just drive by.
Of ek or procedural nuance. Officer Kata High, you invoke your right to an attorney. Yahan Deki constitutional safeguard ka real life example. Jab suspect lawyer demand Karta High. Questioning stop Carney Hodi High. Officer clearly Kata High. Main pressure Nai Karunga. AAP Kia Sakti Hain. Kidney law ground reality. Main apney rights Samaged Hain. Yem moment investigation KO legally safe Rockta High. Suspect fear express Karta High. Retaliation Ka. Officer Extra Patrol, offer Karta High. Yet community policing Ka element high. Even accused Ku rights protect Kai Jade Hain.
We'll do regular drive-bys to just make sure that if any vehicles are there that don't belong to you or your children, we'll make contact with them and make sure that whoever's there, we find out if they should be there or not.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It just
and you can talk to a judge about getting an injunction against harassment against those folks.
Okay.
So they can't have any contact with you and they can't come near your home. And if they do, they'll be charged.
Yeah, because
if an order's put in place.
Yeah, because some of the comments they made, dude. I mean,
you were telling me that they were.
He was going to bury me in the desert,
right? And they were going to cut
my nuts
off.
But here's the thing. Like, just I mean, not to get into anything, but
sure, no, you're fine.
They were going to kill me, and this just, yeah, okay, so,
okay,
they kept going kind of back and forth, like, he told the girls, he's like, oh, we're just going to hold him down till the cops get here, but, you know, we're going to rough him up, we're going to do this and that, and then all of a sudden, the next thing was, it was like, they made, I'll just say they made comments that made me believe that the cops weren't coming. And so after about a half an hour of getting beat on, I was able to get my leg around and hit the horn, right?
Okay.
To get somebody's attention. And he immediately started just nailing me with all the...
Final outcome, suspect jailed Jada High. Charges, stalking, harassment, aggravated assault, endangerment. Court records show felony stalking conviction. Diesen utsalgissentence repeat offender. Deki Kai's ek neighborhood tension NE, full criminal prosecution, main convert ho car long-term imprisonment tack lead Kia. Is pure Bodycam, main AAP any Deca. Verbal commands. Safe extraction. Crowd control. Miranda rights. Witness interviews. Protective order service. Leadership discretion. Constitutional safeguards. AAP Kia Sakti Hain. Agar deputies, 10-minute late 8-2. Yeah, the ek real-life Bodycam moment jahan law, fear, or justice ek high frame, may nazare. Har second critical the. Har decision ka impact permanent.
His elbows, he's like, stop honking the horn. They didn't want you guys to show up. They were gonna beat me until I was unconscious and I wouldn't
Well, just so you know, we did get 2 911 calls from them.
When?
So I would have to look at the call to let you know the time.
Dude, they were acting so creepy.
I can tell you that from there was an original 911 call came in. About 5 minutes later, a second one came in, and I got there about 10 to 12 minutes after the second 911 call.
Okay.
So probably about 15 to 20 minutes after the initial call, I got there.
So they beat on me for a while, and then they called because, I mean, I was fighting with them for at least a half an hour straight. I'm telling you.
You get any? Well, I don't want to ask any questions and get into it too much. But,
but I'm telling you, some of the they said was absolutely psycho.
Okay.
And so I'm thinking, I know they got my home address. I know they did.
I'll make sure that
she was over there going through everything, and he was telling her, he was like in charge. He was like, "Don't go through his stuff. Don't go through his stuff. Don't touch anything." And I'm like, it was wild.
Okay.
It was wild. It was the craziest shit. I'm just. Anyway, yeah. If you guys just drive by the house,
I'll make sure that.